We've all heard the old adage, you only get one chance to make a first impression. Those words are critical in one's approach to a startup, and specifically to successful fundraising. First impressions send a message, and overcoming a mixed or bad first impression can be extremely difficult. In the same way you'd put your best foot forward on a first date with a prospective spouse, you want to make the same commitment to your first interaction with investors. First and foremost, this means being well prepared, requiring significant commitments of time and energy. At the outset, you need to become educated and have a well-grounded knowledge about fundraising, the process, the language of startup funding, and what investors look for. You don't need to become an expert, but you do need to have a thorough enough understanding that it allows you to communicate effectively with investors. So get some books on startups and startup funding. Hit the links on the Live Free and Start Seeking Funding page. Read blogs. Go to New Hampshire Business Incubator programs and learn. This will increase your chances for success in fundraising because you'll actually know something about it. Second, consider the benefit of a warm introduction. Just as with that first date, if someone you know and trust has introduced you, you have a greater confidence things are going to work out. The same is true of meeting investors. A warm introduction is better than a cold call, always. So if you don't already know people who are connected to early stage investors, it's time to start building your network. Here in New Hampshire, we have the benefit of being a small state, so it's relatively easy to meet the people you'd like to know. You can begin by taking advantage of the many startup event and programs, opportunities offered by incubators and other organizations. Know what is going on and when, and then go. And when you're there, be sure to meet people. The startup network you build can help with the warm introductions you're going to need to investors later. Finally, before you begin a fundraising process, make sure your startup is really ready. Utilize the tools and resources provided by Live Free and Start, the incubators, and other organizations to help you understand if your company is really ready for funding. Again, a significant amount of time and energy go into this preparation, and this is no time for shortcuts. You need to be well prepared to make a strong first impression. It's that first impression which can generate interest and curiosity about your startup. Without interest, your fundraising efforts will not proceed well. Startups are very hard and success is far from certain. But you can increase your prospects for fundraising success. The steps are there. It's up to you to do the work.